What is going on, world? I am the Hungarian Experiment, and welcome to my life journey. You guys already missed my morning stretches and experiments. I did my typical stomach vacuums and handstand push-up practice after I did my morning stretches and meditation, and I did about an hour and a half to 2 hours of editing at my stand-up desk there. I did the maternal nutrition video, so if you guys haven't seen that video yet, make sure you go check it out. It'll be right here at the top of your screen. Currently sitting outside soaking up some of that free vitamin D. It's a little cloudy, so I'm not getting the best results, but you gotta do what you gotta do some days, and I'm sitting out here reading The Power of Now. If you guys are interested in learning what kind of resource this is and how it may benefit your life, then make sure you're following along my Instagram account, because I tend to post up pages from the books that I'm reading, and I give a little bit of my opinion with it as well. Also, if you want to go back and check out any other books that I've read in the past, they're all up on my blog. So make sure you go check out my website and my blog post, because it is just jam-packed full of information, full of great books that you guys might want to check out in the future that will help you along your journey in life and help to get you on your life task. But as I said there, currently just hanging out on the patio here, kind of a doggy daycare with all these toys sitting around, but hanging out with the big Murphy boy. Hey, Murphy! So I'm just kind of hanging out for a bit. I always try to do about 20 minutes of reading, but you know, life is situational. Different things come and go. Normally I like to do my reading first thing in the morning, but I wanted to make sure I get this video processed and loaded up because I am actually starting a new job. Although I enjoyed my job, it was getting to the point where I wasn't building skills and I wasn't building knowledge anymore. And every single day I went to this job, it was affecting my mind as I left that place. I was getting upset with the situation that was happening that I couldn't control. It was beyond my control, and it was something that was just happening to me over and over. And one thing that I'm learning from this book is that it's either you deal with the situation that's happening with you in life, or you try to manifest and change it, or you got to get out of that situation if it's affecting you poorly. I was at that job for about 3.5 to 4 years, so I put in my time. I built up the skills I needed to and the knowledge I needed to. That job helped me to start my YouTube channel because I could take my mind and put it somewhere else while I was doing that job. Because as I said there, I built up all this skills and I built up all this knowledge that I could literally walk around, serve people, talk to people, while I still had other things going on in the back of my head. So I could plan videos out and I could do all this stuff. But I'm getting to the point now in my life and with this YouTube channel where I am quite content where things are going. I understand the process and what I want to display for you guys and the things that I want to challenge and really experiment around with. So I believe it is important that in other aspects of my life that I'm building skills and knowledge. So it's time to move on. It's time to get a new job and try something else out in my life. So got a new job today. I'm excited for that. Something new in my life. It's definitely going to be fun and interesting, and I'm really looking forward to it. So gonna finish up my little bit of reading here. Gonna see how that video all processed out, and then I'm off to the gym. I plan on taking you guys through another full day of intermittent fasting. Finished off the perfect month in April. I had a little cheat day the other day. I'll throw the picture up on the screen here. And now I'm just going through a nice perfect week before I start my very first growth hormone testing. I picked up some urine growth hormone sample kits from my naturopathic doctor. They're about $177. If you guys want to see the whole unboxing process and everything that is involved with that, if you want to get growth hormone testing done on yourself in the future, that video will be right up here. And obviously I'll take you guys through the whole journey as I start doing these urine samples weekly and show you guys the whole process, FedExing it off, packaging it, storing it in the refrigerator, and all that. So I hope you guys are interested for that. There's gonna be lots of exciting things coming in the next couple weeks with the Hungarian Experiment. So 10 to 15 more minutes with this book here, then I'm gonna probably head off to the gym, then start my eating window. Let's do this.
When the sun rises, I wake up and chase my dreams. I won't regret when the sun sets, 'cause I live my life like I'm a beast. I'm a motherfucking beast.
So I'm not gonna take you guys through my fasted workout there. It's just way too much to be placing the camera and stay in the zone of the gym. So once the beautiful one comes back from her trip for Europe there, we're gonna make sure we do a couple fasted workouts, and I'll take you guys through the whole journey of how I lift, how I am warming up for my lifts, and why I'm doing things like weak point work. So if you guys are interested and you guys want to know why I'm lifting, how I'm lifting, and all the exercises I do, make sure you guys wait for the next couple months here. Once I finish getting nice and shredded down for the 1-year transformation photos, I'll make sure I take you guys through a whole bunch of fasted workouts. But if you guys want even more information, you can't wait for that, make sure you go back in my day-to-day playlist. I have several fasted workouts there from earlier on this year, as well as around October, November of last year. So make sure you guys go check that out. Heading to the gym right now. Got that C4 pumping through my veins. I've had 1 coffee so far today, so let's go kill a workout. I stopped eating last night right around 9 o'clock, and it is just about, it's 12:30 in the afternoon there. So nothing too crazy today. This is one of my typical days, going to the gym at about 15 and a half hours fasted. Probably won't get my first meal in till about 17 and a half hours fasted, but I'll make sure I take you guys through all the food that I eat today. Also, if you guys are interested, make sure you're following me along on Snapchat. I take you guys through a whole bunch of my factors every single day. I try to show you guys my food every single day and barbecuing. Follow me, the-experiment.
Later.
All right, finally time to eat. All home from the gym. It is currently 3:07. I've been home for about 25 to 35 minutes there. I cooked up some sloppy experiments, which basically is just bread. Right now I'm experimenting around with some pumpernickel bread because of Cooked on Netflix. And I just spread that with some avocado and I throw some beef on top. I've been experimenting around with different types of sloppy experiments. Just in these last couple months, I've been using avocado as a spread. I used to just use bread, spring mix, and then beef with like some tomato sauce in it, but lately, ever since 2016 started, I've been working on these big ass salads. So this is already loaded with spring mix, and I experimented with putting avocado in my big ass salads, but it was awesome for the first week, and then after that it was quite mushy. So it's good to change it up, you know, experiment around, throw some avocado in there every once in a while to get a little change, but getting my avocado and my healthy fats in has really helped with the sloppy experiments. So I'm gonna munch all this down. As I said there, I stopped eating last night at 9 o'clock. It's 10 after 3 right now, so I'm sitting right around 18 hours completely fasted. Besides that C4, which is technically only about 10 calories, and I only took about a scoop and a half, so it's even a little less than that, and I spread it over 20 minutes. But besides that little bit of pre-workout, all I've gotten is water in my system since 9 o'clock last night. So I'm gonna wolf all this down, enjoy that nice growth hormone boost, and then I gotta head off to this new job. Now, what I typically like to do is I like to take this big ass salad to work with me, munch it in between my tables, but I have absolutely no idea what is gonna happen with this new job. Life is situational. So I'm gonna try to get most of my calories in right now. I do have 2 chicken breasts that I cooked up last night on the barbecue. If you guys want, you can go see that on my Snapchat, but it's probably gone by now, which is why you guys should be following me on there. So take those 2 chicken breasts to work with me. I'm gonna make up a nice fruit smoothie once I'm done all this, and that's pretty much gonna be it for my food today. But I'll make sure I take you through the full eating window, show you everything that I eat, and then depending on my time tonight, which I believe this place closes at like 9:30 or 10, that I should be heading off to the sauna right around 10:30, 11 o'clock and get a nice boost to my IGF-1 levels. It's time to eat, no more talking. Almost forgot, creatine and vitamins. Now I personally find that I like to take my supplements after I've had about half my meal because it's kind of settling in between the whole meal there, especially if you take fish oils. You can burp those up and you can actually like taste it in your throat and in your mouth. So that's just one thing I suggest if you're an intermittent faster, or even if you're eating 6 to 8 small meals a day. Don't take your vitamins early on in the day or later in the day. Try to put it in between a meal. Because I'm an intermittent faster and I've just been fasted for 18 hours, I like to get my supplements in with my first meal, so that way my body's been shocked in this state of eating. I've got carbs, so it just wants to send all this stuff around my body into the muscles that needs recovering. So this is when I personally like to get my vitamins and my supplements into my system. Alright, got all my food prepped up for dinner. I have no idea what to expect with this first job, so I'm going to take this fruit smoothie with me, take a couple chicken breasts, I'm leaving my camera home, and I'll let you guys know what happened when I get home tonight. But first, check out the fanciness. This place is a little step up from where I worked before. All black everything.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, 11:21 there. As I said, I had no idea what was going to happen at this new restaurant I just started at there, so I still got 2 chicken breasts, and I literally just finished this right now, so I'm gonna cook these up, make some food to go with it, probably have a little salad or something. But today is gonna be a little long eating window. It's gonna be about 8.5 to 9 hours, so definitely not the best with intermittent fasting, but I'll make sure that I have a very short eating window tomorrow. If you guys are interested, you can follow me along on Snapchat and see that. And you know what? That's actually where I'm going to end the video for today. So thank you guys so much for following along my journey as a Hungarian experiment. Once again, if you are interested in following my journey just a little bit more, then I have an Instagram account, Snapchat, I got Twitter, I got Facebook, I got everything, all that social media. Go follow it. Go hit the like buttons. Go do all that stuff because you guys are awesome. I love chatting with you guys on the Facebook. How else can I connect with you guys? Facebook messaging is the best for me because I can see it and I can go back to it. It's very organized. So if you guys want to communicate with me, reach me on there. You can also send me your snaps. I love looking through all your snaps. That's a lot of fun for me. I love seeing your guys' journey through life. So thank you guys for following mine. If you have any questions, I'm going to be doing a Q&A in the next month or so, so save your questions for that, but you can also throw them in the comment box if you'd like. So thank you so much for watching this video. Growth hormone tests are coming in just a few more days, so make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys are following along and watching every single day-to-day video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am the Hungarian Experiment.